Welcome
Flip.
to the Ghosts and Ghouls podcast. I'm your host, Tyler. I have some more friends with me. But of course, with me, I have the sinister side of the road Sloppy Skull Service Employee of the Month, my co-host, Anthony.
Yes, sir. Yes,
and
sir.
friends. We have friends Cody and Ashley.
I'm a friend.
Me
If
too.
you're new here, this is how this works. I'm going to read them a fictional horror story about some ghost, ghoul, extraterrestrial, paranormal, monster, cryptid, undead, folk horror or something, where I removed the name of the creature from the story and replaced it with descriptions. And then they get to guess to see if they know what it is. Then we'll go over its history, use of pop culture if there's any, a little what would you do scenario that I had to rewrite a few times in order to include all three. And finally, a monster movie maker moment where we're going to come up with a monster movie about this thing.
Oh, I forgot about the movie.
Yeah, we
thing.
get to make a movie together.
Oh.
Interesting.
And just wanted to take this quick second to say to go ahead and please leave a like, go ahead and subscribe, hit that bell for any notifications to stay updated for when we post, and go ahead and follow us on our Instagram and TikTok, as well as we have a link in the description below to our bus route where you can just listen to the audio and support us. Helps us out. We appreciate it a lot. And go ahead and leave us a review. And as well as we do have the uncut versions on Patreon.
Ooh.
So we do
A day early,
day early.
if you care that much. All right, so
I know I do.
this is going to be a little different because usually Ant gets 3 yes or no questions to limit to what we're talking about.
So do we each get one?
I think we each get one. They are yes or no questions. Usually I do devolve a little bit into it, but for season 0, I was all over the place. We were just pinpointing all over the globe of like, oh, that sounds cool. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. This season, we're doing North America strictly.
Okay.
So we've done some Native American stuff. We've done some paranormal hauntings in terms of like Amityville, the Horrible Hag of Detroit, some other ones that, we've done Native American stuff in terms of the Chinoo, and
You've done the Bell Witch.
we did the Bell Witch.
The Bell Witch.
We did Spearfinger.
Mhm.
So
Spearfinger.
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 Mhm.
That
So-
was the funniest one.
3 yes or no questions. Who wants to start?
I'm gonna go ahead and say, is this thing ethereal?
No,
Okay.
it's physical.
Okay.
Voice.
Does it have any like animalistic qualities?
No.
Okay.
Ah.
Physical, no animalistic.
Physical humanoid.
Is it something from, or would have been popularly talked about in the last 100 years?
No.
Ah, so it's old.
gosh.
It's an
I-
old critter.
My question was
Definitely.
almost like, did they do a supernatural episode
It's
on it?
Oh,
Oh.
well, that, I mean, but there's like,
Like 10
11,
seasons?
yeah.
Definitely native. It has to be. Has
Yeah?
to be native origin. Has
So,
to be.
That's a
and
good,
I'm gonna say,
that's a
I'll
good
say
thought.
this: the mainstay history item I found of this thing is from 1929.
Oh.
now,
So that was
Well, that's within 100 years.
so that was done within 100 years, yes.
okay.
But the story's much older,
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, so it was like a retelling of an older story, kind of?
possibly.
That feels...
That's a second yes or no question.
You're supposed to be on my side here.
That's why you got to possibly. All right, so collectively,
Hello. And Flip.
what do you guys think it might could potentially be?
I don't.
This fire's nice.
I
It
like
is.
it. Feels really good.
I don't know. I'll be real.
Have y'all already done a Chupacabra episode?
No, we haven't.
Animalistic, though. He said no.
Animalistic. Yeah.
He said
Well, say
no.
no.
Is Chupacabra animalistic? Oh.
Yes.
Kind of
I
doggish.
think,
Yeah,
I always
okay.
think,
It's
I
like a
always think
hound.
doggish, dingo-ish.
Yeah.
Bigfoot.
Well,
Well, that would have been talked about in the last 100 years.
yeah, we
I
actually
guess.
did Bigfoot.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
We can always go back to.
You're right, but the last 100 years and animalistic. I would say Bigfoot's animalistic. No.
Really? I would not.
Really?
Very humanoid, just furry.
True.
Yeah, that's the hard thing, that it's like,
You're
it's
right.
corporeal, but it's not animalistic.
I guess when I think animalistic, I'm thinking kind of like a very like feral being,
Now-
and like you could say that, but also there's a very human.
Crazy enough, too, this can also be
quality.
like just killers too, like serial killers, hack and slot. You know, that could also be
Jack the Ripper.
stuff like that.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
but
not
it's North America.
North America.
Oh yeah,
But
We don't think. I mean,
Jack the Clipper.
check the clip.
Clip up.
Sheesh.
yeah, this is where I always get stopped.
Can I have a second question?
She's a guest to the show.
I'm a guest.
I feel like the guests.
All right,
should
I'll
get
give you
an
one more
extra-
question.
Only the guests.
Was there a like Hollywood movie made on it?
No.
Oof.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Ask if there was a
either.
Buffy episode on it.
Shot,
I wouldn't know. I haven't seen it.
I've seen it multiple times. I
shot in the
can-
dark. Anybody?
Wendigo?
That's all.
Animalistic to me.
It always says.
I always say Wendigo.
Really?
When
Yeah. Maybe now is the time. He's trying to fake us out.
Maybe today is the day.
Maybe today's the day. That's well.
Wait, what if the
I mean,
No.
what if the answer was right? What if you're like, yep,
No,
It's
'cause
over.
Wendigo
The
would have
end.
been talked to the last 100
no,
years.
yeah. And the second he gets one like off the cuff, like we're gonna have like confetti.
Yeah?
So I don't know. I got nothing.
I got nothing.
Nothing. Okay.
I'm ashamed to say I have nothing, but I don't.
Okay. This story is called The Hungry Head of Old Road. The road through the pines was empty. Daniel liked it that way. He drove the narrow forest highway every night after his shift at the gas station, the headlights of his old truck slicing through miles of black woods. Northern Maine forest had a way of swallowing sound and light, and it felt like the world ended when he entered that tree line. But tonight something felt off. He noticed it first when the radio crackled with static. The country song dissolved into a long hiss, and Daniel slapped the dashboard. Come on! And the hiss stopped. Then he heard something else. A thump, soft and distant. He frowned and slowed the truck. And another thump, like something heavy hitting the ground. The sound came from somewhere in the woods beside the road. Thump, then silence. Daniel leaned forward, squinting through the windshield. Pine branches hung over the road like black silhouettes against the cloudy sky. Probably a deer, he muttered. He went to press the gas, and the truck started to roll forward. Then something hit the asphalt ahead of him. Thud! Daniel slammed on the brakes, and the headlights lit up the road. Something round sat into the middle of the pavement. At first, he thought it was a rock. Then it moved. Slowly it turned, and Daniel's stomach dropped. It was a human head. The skin was gray and stretched tight. Long, tangled black hair clung to the wet pavement. Its eyes were wide and bright in the headlights, reflecting, kind of like a deer's. Its mouth hung open in a crooked grin. Daniel stared, frozen. What the fuck? Suddenly, the head rolled. Not gently, not like something falling. It launched itself forward. Thump! It bounced on the pavement again. Thump! Then again. The mouth opened wider, teeth glinting. Daniel's heart slammed into his chest. Nope! He threw the truck into reverse. The engine roared as the truck lurched backwards, but the thing moved faster. Thump! It rolled closer. Daniel now saw that the neck wasn't cleanly cut. Ragged flesh dangled beneath it, and something dark and wet trailed behind like rotten roots. The eyes locked onto him, and it started laughing, a wet, choking cackle. Daniel slammed the truck into drive and punched the gas. The tires screamed as the truck shot forward, and the head disappeared under the bumper. Crunch! Daniel shouted and kept driving, and he didn't look back. Miles passed. The road stretched empty ahead of him again. The radio came back to life, playing softly like nothing had happened. Daniel laughed nervously. Just my imagination. That's all. Then something hit the roof of the truck. Thud. Daniel froze. Another hit. Thud. Something rolled across the metal above him, slowly and deliberately. He heard hair scraping against the steel. The truck swerved as Daniel panicked. Get off! Get off! The laughing started again, and right above his head, the weight shifted, rolling from the roof towards the windshield. Daniel looked up as the face dropped into view, upside down, pressed against the glass. Its eyes were wide with hunger. Its mouth opened wide, and then it screamed. So what do you think this thing is?
Sounds like a head.
You know, in Harry Potter, Prisoner of Azkaban, they have the night bus in the movie, and they have like the talking shrunken head.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's who it is.
I mean, not far off.
Yeah.
I have no clue. I've got no guesses. Be real.
Yeah, as far as like,
It's a really simple wording.
Really?
Ghost head.
Demon Head. Oh, what a metal band name.
Demon head.
Totally Headless Nick.
The headless horseman.
This thing, yeah, this was the head of the Totally Headless.
Oh, really? Wait.
No.
Oh.
Oh.
They called it that in the early 1900s?
All right,
The bodiless man.
The bodiless man.
Ah, how about that?
Oh, I like
Interesting.
that.
Interesting. You got anything?
No, that's all I could think about was the headless horseman.
My last guess?
Okay, interesting.
The other,
Tom.
Tom.
The other end.
the other end of the headless horseman.
Yeah.
All right. So, this is obviously a head, but is commonly referred to just as rolling heads. They are man-eating monsters from the legend of the Midwestern and Plains Native American tribes. The rolling head appears as an undead, disembodied head with long, tangled hair, which rolls along the ground in pursuit of humans to kill and devour. Rolling heads are created when victims are created when victims of particularly violent murders rise from the dead to seek revenge. In most stories, this takes the form of an angry man who murders his unfaithful wife, although in some versions the victim is killed for witchcraft or violating a taboo instead. And sometimes the stories are made gruesome by the addition of forced cannibalism. The homicidal husband either feeds his dead wife's flesh to his children or else feeds her dead lover's flesh to her before killing her. Eventually, this series of evil acts results in a rolling head rising from the victim's grave, and the rolling head takes revenge upon the murderer, then proceeds to terrorize its own children and or the neighboring people until someone finally manages to destroy it. Now,
I mean, are we really saying? Can we say a head is really rising from the dead? Like, it's just getting a little motion. It ain't really rising.
So this I'll read the story that has kind of been passed on, that is kind of where these originate from. But to destroy it, it is sometimes said that rolling heads can only be killed by drowning.
Ooh.
And in some
interesting.
of the Ojibwe and Cree folklore, a drowned rolling head turned into the first sturgeon. But in other stories, rolling heads were defeated through magical powers or by causing them to fall off cliffs or into pits.
I'm thinking
Makes
like
sense.
baseball chuck that bad boy.
Yeah.
Punt it.
Yep. Be a goner.
Oh no, I have buried you.
So this is
Oops.
the tale of the rolling head, and this version of the legend comes from Stiff Thompson's 1929 collection, Tales of the North American Indians.
Stiff Thompson.
Stiff.
That's 10 out of 10 name.
All right.
So
In
my
a
wife
solitary-
calls me.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. In a solitary tent lived a lone family, a man, his wife, and two children. When the man went out hunting, he always painted his wife's face and body before he started in the morning. His wife went for water in a nearby lake, and she always went to the same place. And when she came to the lake, she took off her clothes as if to bathe. Then a large snake rose out of the lake, and the woman had spoken to it and told it to appear. The snake asked her to come out to him, since her husband had gone away hunting, and the woman did as the snake said every morning she went to the lake. Her husband brought back meat, and she and the children were glad. The man did not know what happened. He did not know that his wife went after water to the lake and met a large snake. But one day he asked her what made the paint come off of her, and she said that she took a bath. The next morning, he started as if to hunt, but dug a hiding place near the lake to see what his wife did. She came to the shore and called to the snake, "Come, I am waiting." Then he saw a big snake rise from the water, and asked her if her husband was gone hunting. She answered, "Yes, I am coming." She took off her clothes and entered the lake, and the snake was soon around her. The man had watched them, and now, leaving his hiding place, he jumped onto the snake and with a large knife cut it into pieces and last killed it. Then he caught his wife and killed her. He cut her up and took her meat home and gave it to his children. He cooked his wife, and the children unknowingly ate their mother. Then the man said to them, "Tell your mother when she comes home that I went to get more meat, which I left hanging on a tree so the wolves cannot reach it." And he went away. The younger child said, "Our mother is merely teasing us by staying away." But the older girl answered, "Do not say anything against our mother." Then their mother's head came rolling to them, and it said, "I am very sorry that my children have eaten me up." The two children ran away, but they had pursued them. At last they were worn out, but their mother's head still rolled after them. Then the older girl drew a line or marked on the ground, and so a deep hole opened that the head could not cross. The younger girl was very hungry, and she said to her sister, "Look at that deer." I got a piece of ash stuck in my throat. The older girl looked at the deer, and it fell down dead as if shot, so they ate it. Then someone was kind to them and helped them, and they lived in a large lodge that had much food of various kinds to eat. 2 large panthers, 2 large black bears guarded them against the wild animals and persons. A camp of people was starving, neither buffalo nor smaller game could be found. The people heard that the children had an abundance of food of all kinds, and so they moved to them. When they arrived, the children invited them in, and the various companies came and ate with them. Finally, they all went out again, only to the children's father now stayed with them again, but he regretted what he had done to them, so they caused the lions to jump upon their father, and he was killed.
I don't know how to feel about that. Such a...
Very, very like Native American.
Yeah, for sure.
Once again, kind of going into like the whole cannibalism thing.
I was about to say the cannibalism and then the witchcraft is always the key
they love
components.
some cannibalism.
And the animal thing, I feel like they always like they have animals as kind of protectors.
Absolutely.
So
Except snakes.
Except
They're
snakes.
always bad.
That's true.
Always.
Nobody likes snakes.
Nobody.
If they were, far be it from me to pick apart this story, which I'm not trying to do, but who told the Hungry Village, "Hey, I was talking to this bear, and he's talking about these 2 little girls they're protecting now, and they got all the food. We should go over there and go eat with them." Like,
Okay, to be fair, if you watch any Disney movie, bears are very much like they're out running their mouth, chilling, talking with people over honey.
you're right. You know what? I hadn't
Every time.
considered that angle of it. You're
Robin Hood.
So
Jungle Book.
my other thing is in terms of like what could have been possibly the like exchange in translations. Like it could have been like, yeah, bear and panther are watching them, and they're just 2 like just hulked out motherfuckers. They're just like, yeah, bear went and ran his mouth.
Oh, bear, of course.
Yeah.
I'm taking this literally, and I think it's like the
natural
animals from the Jungle Book. Yeah.
Also, really cool to just be like, "See that deer over there? Pow. Dead."
And like, if
I wouldn't be worried about no head if I could do that. I mean,
if I was protected by a panther, I wouldn't be afraid of anybody.
So was the head just going after the children, just trying to kill them because they ate her?
Yeah, they ate her.
Okay.
interesting.
Instead of going for the father.
Well, at this point, I don't think that the head is like their mom exactly. Like,
no,
it's kind of like a
more like a revenant. Like it's very just like
it's a justice thing.
Yeah.
Even though it should be going after the father, no?
She was banging a snake.
I was gonna say because the man killed her and then fed her to the children. So it's like,
I had this
did they really know?
I had this
or
really
no?
like visceral like image when I read that story of her just like headless corpse just like hanging in a tree.
Yeah.
Where he was just like
Hung more meat out there.
Swarm on it. Like, here, kids.
Yeah.
Your kids.
Well, I also think when it comes to like bad spirits, like proximity is very much a thing. Like it's not always who deserves it; it's who is here that I can like kind of give those just desserts to.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
You know, it's like a haunted house.
Yeah.
When people move in, it doesn't matter if they're good or bad; they're getting haunted.
Yeah. So they have seen some descriptions of these things where they're drawn like kind of like Pac-Man-esque style, and they kind of like they roll, and then like the whole thing is like they eat. But in some of the descriptions, like I saw, they're like huge. So it's not like it's not like just a human head in some descriptions. It's like a man-sized human head that's like rolling at you like a boulder.
Like my exercise ball.
Yeah.
That changes things up a little bit.
It really
Now,
does.
Most of the descriptions are it is just the severed human head.
Yeah.
And it's just like
Because like that's not super scary until it's really big and it could like take off one of your legs immediately.
Right. Yeah.
Well, my whole thing,
I mean, it's
like-
grotesque for sure.
like to me, the scary part of it is like if you can't kill it, and it just keeps coming.
You
Yeah.
just gotta trap it.
Yeah, but like, what if it, dude? It's a zombie head. Like,
But I mean, wouldn't
It's
just
not
going
gonna
in the
stop
water?
until it gets
What's
to
saying
you.
that it doesn't have like alligator
Yeah.
jaws and it's just gonna chew through whatever I put it in?
But didn't you say like going into water?
In
would be,
certain
like,
tribes, they
Oh.
say that you can drown them, or you can like basically punt them off a cliff and get it to stop.
right.
But I'm almost wondering if it's like, hey, you know, if I just go up this ladder, it
Yeah.
can't get to me. Ha ha.
Well, you
ha.
said it transforms or something like that. It changes if it was put into water. Some tribes say.
Yeah, the first sturgeon was a rolling head that was drowned.
What is a sturgeon? I don't know.
A fish.
Oh.
they're, like,
Isn't that like
big.
a really aggressive fish?
I
Like,
think they're like
not good eating.
they're like really invasive.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Interesting.
Watch us all be wrong. Like we're all gonna be going to bed tonight. Interesting.
Yeah.
it's just human heads like swimming. Like, all right. Would you believe me that there's no pop culture references about this thing?
Yep.
I believe
Not a
it.
single
I
one.
believe it.
All right.
I think it's a cool story, but it's hard to think about it translated into like media somehow.
Yeah.
That is our job at the end of this. All right. So, scenario. You three are out hiking in the woods and you're going back to your campsite after watching a sunset and it's dark. You guys are slack packed, like you guys got a water bottle, a lighter. You're in the great state of California, so no firearm.
Okay.
Flashlights, and that's about it. You guys are walking back. The forest is quiet except for the sound of your boots on the trail. Then something heavy hits the ground behind you. You all stop, turn around, don't see anything. Then another thump, closer, and then something rolls out of the darkness and lands in the middle of the trail. And it is a severed human head. Long tangled hair that drags across the dirt. Its eyes stare at the three of you, wide and shining, as your flashlights beam at it. For a moment, none of you move. The mouth curls into a grin and suddenly launches forward. What do you do?
How fast does this thing launches forward? Like, is it like?
I would say chest pass at a basketball.
Oh.
Like it's moving pretty quick.
You would think I was in the NFL the way I would kick this.
Try to punt. That's what
Yeah.
I would try to go over there and
It's-
try to punt it
yeah.
instead. I mean, there's no use in like using.
Also, I'm wearing my hiking boots. Boy.
Okay.
I think I've got a foolproof plan here, and I think we may even just be overthinking this.
Put it in the backpack.
Actually, not a terrible idea either. But like,
I'm assuming like
got
mega
hair.
jaws though.
it's got hair.
It's got
Yeah.
hair. Just grab it. Pick it up from the.
Hey guys, why don't y'all dig a hole while I hold this? What is essentially
Wouldn't you try to like try
Yeah,
to swing it
that's-
back and forth
that's
and
what I
like
would think,
bite your
too.
arm?
with what? Like,
Well,
it's got muscular
It
hair.
can
Well, how
launch
is it-
itself at
No,
you.
like how?
So
Yeah,
it-
how does it roll itself? You know, start rolling. So couldn't it just like swing back and forth on? It's like
I
a-
will grab it either
Oh,
side of the head
okay.
like a basketball.
okay.
I have the world's angriest Christmas ornament, and then I'm like, hey, y'all dig a hole, a deep one, preferably,
Yeah.
Very deep.
And then,
But we don't have like shovels or anything. We're camping.
Just start digging.
Yeah.
Just start.
I just kind of feel like at this point we have time.
Yeah, that's fair.
Unless there's
You know?
water around us, then we could just throw
Yeah,
it, chuck
hold it
in
under
there
till the bubbles stop.
The bubble stop.
to the.
Assuming there are bubbles, there's no lung.
That's a good point.
So I was thinking when it came to like the water thing, is it because they're like drowning it, or are they like taking it out to sea? You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
dumping it where it would take
I
a
think
very
it's
long
more
time to
of,
get
like-
back, or something would get it before it got back.
I think it's more like the brain is thinking it's drowning,
Okay.
so it just like
Oh,
it
that's interesting.
assumes it's drowning.
All right.
Yeah, so like, if I'm holding this thing on either side, initially I said hair,
Mm-hmm.
grabbing it by the hair, but they brought up the point of if they can launch itself off the ground, it could probably launch itself around on the hair.
Mm-hmm.
So if I just have both hands on this thing's face, and
Okay.
I have the critter, so I've secured the critter,
Okay.
Mhm.
and then I was like, I could just have them dig a hole, or
Okay.
if there's a
how are you
body of water
how,
around.
How are we securing the critter?
He's
It's
catching
it's
it out of
launching at you.
midair.
Now it's mine. Now I have it.
Okay.
We just more
All right.
wood.
So
want
you're
what?
catching
Oh.
it.
No.
What happened?
So he's catching it, and you guys are digging a hole.
I guess we would try to dig, or either if there's a
We're gonna play this like an
there-
episode of Dungeons and
there's
Dragons.
always
There's always a hook.
yeah I expected
So Cody
this.
goes to catch it, and it just gets his thumb.
It wouldn't, personally.
See, no, that's exact. Every time I try
It
to
gets
say
his thumb,
something,
and now
it's,
Cody's a zombie.
Okay, wait. Does
You
it
see
does it
this
change you into a
BS?
zombie?
Well, it's gonna change him into a zombie. That's my
Oh.
scenario, so I can.
that's
I
your.
can change
You
that.
see this? You
Well,
see
we're
this
in
is what I deal with.
California. It's pretty mountainous. I'm throwing them both off a cliff.
Okay.
I mean, I would
First of
probably.
Oh, I think no. I get you going, and I just do the little cartoon. Whoop. You're going,
Oh, it's like the Red Bull. The
and then I'm
bull.
throwing up the head and giving it a
Or
kick like
better
you do with
yet,
a soccer ball.
maybe we play it this way. It bites Cody, and now it possesses him, and now he's just running at you with the head facing the other way.
Okay,
holding
wait a
him by the
minute.
ears.
I don't remember hearing anything about possession or
his-
zombifying.
it's the
It's
scenario.
his scenario.
It's just to
He
make
makes
it.
anything that I make a good like point. He's just like, you know what? I'm gonna. Switch
Anthony
it
told
around.
me one time that he was going to grab hold of a train moving at 35
yes,
miles an
I
hour.
could.
Just like
you,
reach up
you-
onto it and like Batman away.
No,
fight
I
at
was gonna
Goat
get
Creek.
onto it and then climb up and then fight Goat
Okay,
Man.
people do jump trains though.
Exactly.
Wow, 35 miles an hour, that's moving.
Yeah,
I could do it.
That would be
I
like,
could do it.
imagine jumping into the bed of a truck, like, as it drives by you, like, at Sonic. Like, you could try.
Yeah, I mean it would be tough, but also a train is a much larger.
And there's ladders
Entity
onto it.
to
There's
jump on.
areas to grab.
Like jumping into a
onto.
truck bed, like that's a
I
pretty.
think I would rather catch the angry basketball than try to jump on the train, personally. But
So yeah, Cody's now possessed by this revenant spirit.
you are only saying
It's
that
a-
because
it's-
my answer worked, so I win.
No.
So
Now you
win.
guys have to deal with
But
it.
here's the thing. It's not launching like.
I'm sorry, this critter's not that scary, and I beat it immediately with
It's-
my
it's-
2 hands.
But this is the thing. It's not launching from the neck hole and like.
We don't know that.
It is.
Like
Yeah, it's spiraling at you.
Yeah.
So you're not gonna be like.
Find that. I'm gonna get the biggest stick and then just whoop, Babe Ruth that thing. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
All right, picture this. I grab it, soft toss it up while Ant's already boom. And then Ashley is the designated runner. She hits the bases and we all clap.
And we get a
Exactly.
home run,
Okay.
and
Yeah.
that's the end of the movie.
She did have a good point though about like we just put it in our pack.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put it in my bag.
You're just trapped in
And
bags.
just
now.
like chew through it.
Have you ever tried to chew through?
I mean, it'd be tough.
At minimum, it's buying us like 5 minutes.
That is true.
Yeah. Could chuck
What
it
if-
off the mountain or something like that. off
Yeah,
the
in the
cliff.
bag, off
Yeah.
the mountain, and
Say
then
Or
Cody
just
is
alligators out.
has
I don't
it
even like my
this.
pack that much.
Can we take its hair and tie it around a tree branch?
Ooh, I've heard that hair doesn't tie into knots though.
Not well. It can get really knotty though. Maybe it's like not a.
Tell me about it.
Maybe it's not like a shoelace knot,
Yeah.
but it's.
Yeah, but
Especially with all the branches, I think I could
But
I
then
think I
I'm
could
getting
wreck
this
it.
like image of it like peeling itself off, and it's just like the skin ripping
Ew,
off
creepier.
from it, and it just yeah, exactly. It's just
and
like,
then it's like
ugh.
half. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so we were talking about the water thing.
Okay.
So we were like, do you hold it underwater and essentially drown it? Or are you taking it like out to sea and dumping it in the middle of like a very large body of water?
It's from
and it can't make its way
from
back.
Midwestern plains, so I'm assuming it's just like, hey, we put it into a creek.
Okay.
It rained last week. There's a puddle over there.
There's a ditch filled with water. Hold that head.
Just
down.
Yeah, I mean, how much
puddle.
water do we need? If it's
So-
just like an inch of water, like, yeah, dog
Yeah.
bowl, just.
Now,
If we were here, we'd put it in the swamp.
Here is my other
Yeah.
my other concern with this story, right?
Okay.
Especially with the scenario. You three are out there in the woods. It's dark. You've shine your flashlights up, and a severed human head is thrown onto the path in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
It's moving. We can't see
are we
it.
not
Yeah.
looking around to see if
Not if
Jeffrey
it's moving.
or if well, in the first instant, thunk, thunk, thunk.
No, I feel like
Well-
it did itself.
I would definitely think something was going on.
My
Like,
whole thing is like, oh
I don't
my
think
God,
that's really what he was saying.
There's a serial killer in the woods,
No,
and he
I
just
know.
hucked a woman's human head like onto the trail in front of us.
We don't know that.
well, so if it was obviously
Obviously.
like evil and like chomping and stuff like that,
That's
I
why.
don't.
That's why I said I assumed it
I think
did
I would
itself.
be looking for more, like more.
Now that would be
heads.
terrifying.
Yes, if it was like. So when you said funk, I was thinking like funk, 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 funk,
Yeah.
funk, funk, and then there's like a ton of them.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
scary.
There's like a fleet
That's
of
scary
these
as
heads
hell.
coming at us.
Yes.
That, yeah, we're kind of SOL there.
Climb a tree.
Good luck.
Oh well. Like,
I don't know.
Trees are hard to climb.
They are.
Yeah,
if
you're
if
right.
the branches
you're right.
are low enough, a tree's easy to get into.
I feel like.
But it's hard to
I
find
feel like
that
you'd
in
be
like
amazed.
the woods.
I feel like you'd be amazed to see what you could do in fear.
I feel like
I'm
I would
actually
be
a very good
amazed
climber.
if I could climb a tree.
Huh?
I can climb a tree like a son of a gun. But I'm not tall either. Getting to that first good branch to get into the tree, like I can climb a crepe myrtle. That's easy. Its base is low to the ground. But like pine trees, most of the time
Yeah.
their branches are much higher than you think.
Well, I always do go hiking with my moon shoes. So I could just get a little bit of a run to start.
You
and
get them Nike
jump.
like air pumps. You gotta like pump up real quick, and you can just run. And
Yeah. I got whatever them shoes were in the Sandlot that let that kid jump over that fence.
Benny?
Is that what they're called?
No, that was his name.
Them too. I got them bennies on.
Exactly.
All right.
Did we win?
No, I think you guys would all die.
I'd be fine because Cody and Ant would each have one of my feet in their hands, and I'd get in the
They
tree.
hoist you into the tree.
I'd make it into a tree.
You know
Yeah.
what's?
Unfortunately.
I'd already be running when they turn around.
No,
See, I feel like that is a more acceptable answer. Ant's turning
just
and
run.
Ant's turning and running. Ashley's trying to get in the tree, and Cody's trying to catch it.
Yeah.
like you belong to me now. I'm listen.
I haven't felt a woman's touch.
Oh my gosh.
And that gussy.
Watch the teeth, girl.
You don't have to worry about it if you go the opposite way. So,
The neck hole.
the neck gussy. Yeah.
Ooh.
I hate that.
Yeah, don't like that.
I'm not a fan of that.
Thanks, Dungeon Crawler.
Yeah, Dungeon Crawler Carl. Rex again.
All right.
You know, I always think about this, but I have thought before, like, you know, those situations where people are like running through the woods and someone is chasing them.
Yeah.
My thought is always immediately, I would make it up a tree. Actually,
That's
you're
what I
not getting
said.
me.
That's what I said.
Like
out of
people are just
fear.
running and like tripping over shit, and like these people know the woods like the back of their hand. No, come up and get me.
That would be more scary if you do see someone else with like an axe coming at you too, because he's the one who threw the head.
Mm-hmm.
Not to be the guy that's like, well, I would just see red in the moment. I know I would rise to the occasion. But like, if you're walking through the woods and you're like, I'm gonna find a hiker and I'm a moiter him. I'm gonna do some stabbings.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like I'm not gonna be your first pick. You're gonna be like, we'll see. Hold on, we'll come back to him.
Let him go lay down.
I'm probably, I'm definitely victim one between us.
I mean, if I'm standing next to you, and they're like, which one of these do I want to wrestle with?
It's me.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Uh,
I'm
Are
sure
you
it
the
has more to
killer?
do with your pleasant personality than
Probably.
your stature. You know.
They're like, she's so nice
so
and
nice.
funny
Inkillable.
and killable.
Unalivable.
well, I was gonna say it's like the last girl situation, you know, the survivor.
You can be the
That's
last girl.
fair. Well, then
No.
it's you.
Well, no, it's not gonna be
It
me.
You're-
It is
You know
you
the
because you
rules.
turned and ran.
I turned it right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, and also
No,
movie rules.
I feel like I'd slip and fall. You know, like in Tucker and Dale, that one kid who ran and then
Oh,
he trips
like,
over and
and-
stabs himself.
Yeah.
That's
that
me.
would 100% be you.
That
Yeah.
would be me.
Yeah. Cody's the
He
final
looks
girl.
over his shoulder to see Cody like wrestling with this
Oh,
thing,
whoops.
and Ashley's like trying to hit it with a stick, and then he trips and he falls off a cliff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Somehow his head gets severed, it raises, it comes thumping back through the woods, trying to. So
In my head, I'm totally final girl material.
I think it's just
Realistically,
because you just read that book.
Ooh. Here's
Yeah.
an idea. So we're
well,
assuming.
I also grew up watching horror movies.
Sure, naturally. We're assuming this thing is, you know, ghost powered. You know, like this thing, it ain't running on unleaded. This thing can just propel itself. How sick would it be if I just whipped out some rollerblades and I'm just like mush, dude? I'd be cruising around the forest. I'd be the new critter. Y'all be
Yeah.
telling stories about me.
the
The old Redbeard. They call him Blades because he just cruises through the forest.
Blazing blades.
The man that runs through the forest as if, like,
So he's gliding.
yes.
Oh!
He's moving in the air.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right.
Sounds
You
legit.
guys ready to make a movie?
I feel like we have.
We
made
might
a
have just made a movie.
All right. Here we
No,
go.
go ahead. What's your?
Our monster movie maker moment. So, how are we doing it?
I don't know
Are
how.
you there, or is it just the three of us?
Oh no! This is we are going to
Oh, we're
come.
making our own
We're
movie,
coming
that's
up
right.
Making a
with
That's
movie.
right.
like you can come up with a cast, how you want it to shoot,
So,
like
like, you
how you
can
want to
have
shoot
any
it,
actors
the
in it, too.
genre.
Oh.
Like if we want to do like
If you want
like
Brad Pitt in it, or
No, Rachel McAdams is 100% in it. She's the final girl, and
Okay.
I like the idea.
so I was
I
thinking
don't.
like porn, but
What?
what?
he always wants this so
You wanna make
badly.
porn?
Yeah, we could make porn out of this.
We could.
I guess we certainly could.
But all right,
In my
Rachel,
movie,
you got Rachel McAdams.
oh, I love her. But in my movie, it's not one head. It's definitely the whole like going out into the woods and you hear boom, 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 boom,
Yeah.
boom, 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 and then like they're surrounded.
Oh, you know what?
Ooh,
That
what?
would be a killer like second act twist.
Yeah.
So like somebody gets like murked, like Seth Rogen or somebody, like the comedy character
Yep.
gets murked by the head, and then we have to come together as a
well,
team.
finally.
Like whoever's left has to come together as a team, and they're like, all right, how are we gonna blah 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 blah.
Yeah, we're gonna
and then-
take this thing out.
So the idea is like, oh, what if it can't swim? So like knock down, drag out fight with everybody like getting cut up, bitten, all like destroyed,
Mm-hmm.
and then like the final girl has the head, boom, into the water and just and you know like
Mm-hmm.
we finally like we finally see that the characters after this hard fought battle kill this thing, and it's
Mhm.
like, oh, and then that's when you hear the like
Dink,
thump,
dink, 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 dink,
thump,
dink,
thump.
dink.
Yeah, and it's
Oh.
like
Oh, the
Camera
struggle
pans
of one, and then just
the whole wood line is just
It's
like,
Ooh.
reflecting eyes.
And it's
Yeah.
like,
heads
yes, that's
falling.
what I was thinking. It's like dusk. So it's like just light enough, and then you start seeing all their eyes
Eyes.
opening at once.
Yeah.
we might be onto something here.
So
I
like,
think
would
we
you?
are.
Would
We're
you?
gonna do the first pop culture of the demon head
The rolling head.
next.
Rolling head.
Rolling head.
rolling head.
The rolling
So,
heads.
like, are you
Roll
going?
Tide.
Like, would we?
So many Talking Heads playlists going on too. Like,
For sure.
dude, oh,
We're gonna be very on
So-
the nose.
yeah. I mean, 80s music is hip right now in movies anyway. So
Well, it'll be like an 80s slasher, like the revival. of an
editor, cut
80s
that
slasher.
if they're not an 80s band. Pretty sure they are, but
I think they might
like,
be.
yeah.
In the
70s, 80s.
in the movie, are they getting told? Like, are we telling the origin, or are we just like introducing these things? Like, hey, they're just zombie heads.
Okay.
Well, they could be
so
like
they're in the woods. They're gonna meet like an oracle, right?
yeah, they have to.
Where somebody's like, "Oh no, you've encountered one of the heads," and it's like, "No, they've made like an army," and they're like baffled because like, yeah, they've heard of like the one head,
Yeah.
but they've never heard of this, and so then they go into the backstory of how it started, And then they're like,
Which we obviously get wrong because it's Hollywood, so we have to get their origin story a little bit wrong.
There's definitely going to be a few details in there that have been twisted a bit or just left out completely.
Okay.
Final showdown?
But then the Oracle's like, I don't know how to do this. We all have to leave. And then, like, they did.
Yeah.
Even though they've lived in these.
I want the
Allegedly.
final scene. They find a combine in a shed somewhere, and they just mow down a field of these things.
That'd be awesome.
Wouldn't it be so awesome?
It would be, actually.
Gosh.
My thing, like
Maybe somebody starts up an old tiller, and that's how they take out, like, a line of them in the beginning.
It's just Plants vs. Zombies at this point.
Yeah.
Old abandoned southern town, and it's abandoned because of this haunting previously. But they blame it on, like, what are those? Like, they have those towns that were like old mining towns that have been abandoned.
Like an underground.
Yeah.
Yeah, like underground fire.
They blame it on that, but it's actually. Oh my god, this movie is
coming
gonna be
together.
so good.
It's perfect.
See, in the origin of these things, it's like, yeah, they were made from like violent crimes, like violent murders. And I was almost thinking of like having
That falls into the town being.
All the heads are all the townspeople. Yeah, it's perfect.
Well, I thought it would be kind of gnarly if your Oracle was actually like a serial killer that had created all these things.
Maybe like a witchcraft, a witch or something.
Oh no, just like a serial killer, like a Jack the Ripper-esque, like just murdered a town.
Yeah.
And nobody found him.
And nobody figured it out. And
Or
then,
they blamed it on something else.
Yeah, and then they just kind of kept getting away, and then he was like the last one there and couldn't get out, and he's just like, people come trekking into town. He's like, yeah, here's my way out. I don't know how to beat these things, but they're here. Be ready. And then he finds his way out, and then I'm just trying to figure out how you would tie that into like
Rachel McAdams, I know. We've got to get her.
Or maybe he comes back and attacks her at the end, and then she ends up like defending herself and killing him, and then they all just kind of like, and then just.
But not
disappear.
before the combine scene.
Oh yeah, no, we're gonna have to have like the crazy combine scene.
Ooh, maybe it's actually going on simultaneously, and then like when he kind of sees him stop, then you pan in on the combine rollers that like slowly like. The lights shut off. She stops, realizes he's dead. Everything starts to come together.
Or
You know what? Maybe the fight happens like she gets pulled out of the combine, and it's still doing its thing.
Oh, it's just like driving a circle around them.
And she ends up throwing him into the combine, and then like she gets a little bit of his like spatter in her mouth, so she's technically eaten some of him. So now it's like. Boom.
Yeah.
Back at it again. There's the sequel.
As he goes into the combine, they all just like all the living heads that are in the way just like latch onto him, and then just like you just see him just drug under.
Yeah. And she thinks she's saved, but she at the end she's like in the hospital, and she's like, but I feel so funny, and they're like, trauma can do that.
Yeah.
So the I think we could make this movie, but we'd have to set the world record on fake blood used.
Okay.
The combine scene.
For
we
sure.
Just have like
Easy.
Iron Lungs beat that record.
Yeah, no, we're gonna beat Iron Lung.
How much blood was it? Like 2 tons?
I don't know. We're gonna go for 6 if they did 2.
Yeah. They did like.
Okay, we've got a budget low enough to get Rachel McAdams. This
I
can't work
think
without
Rachel
her.
McAdams, just come, please.
If you would not mind setting aside some of your time,
we can't pay you. We're poor. Out of the goodness of your heart, we need you to fund this movie. We have a vision.
We have a vision. We have
a
the
clear
idea. We need it to be.
It's all coming together.
Who would be the
the killer?
Kristen Stewart's husband. Dax Shepard.
Really, Kristen Stewart?
That's Kristen Bell.
Kristen Bell, that one. Yeah.
Dax Shepard? He'd
Dax
be cool.
Shepard.
Oh, he does a podcast.
We're not plugging other people's podcasts.
No, I'm saying maybe he would like appreciate this idea because he gets it.
He gets it. Yeah.
We're the same.
We're the same. We are the same.
We're the same.
We are the same. But no, we could get him to be the killer. He'd be fun.
That would be fun.
I don't think has he done any movies like hyper recently?
Not recently, no. He had
perfect.
directed a movie.
What was the one he was in with Dane Cook? The grocery store one. Employee of the Month.
Yes.
Yeah.
Y'all
Y'all remember Dane Cook?
Yeah.
Big in high school.
Yep. So
I thought he was funny in
that's
high
what-
school.
That's
I
what
thought
we're.
he was super funny.
I mean, I
Maybe
haven't
we
like
bring
seen
him out
any
of
of his
retirement,
new stuff. I don't know if he's still. I assume he still does comedy.
I have no idea.
or
I remember.
let's get Bam Margera.
I think he's free.
Yeah, he's free.
Yeah,
he's
he's
got
fine.
time. He's got time on his hands.
That'd be good.
This cast
He
that we're
would make a
assembling
good.
is.
He would make a good villain though. Like I could see him doing like the crazy eyes and like
Yeah.
like doing that well. And his eyes are really really blue, aren't they?
Sure.
Contacts.
If I remember correctly, I think that they're really blue.
We can just contacts if they're not.
Well, I'm just saying like that would work really well for like the scenes with like the eyes lighting up.
True. True.
Now, obviously, we got to have a bunch of heads too. Are we
Yeah.
just making those or
Ooh.
like
CG.
Director
CGI,
cameo.
just straight CGI.
My head's in it.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
director cameos,
Yeah,
producer
like one of the
cameos.
random heads. I want to
Yeah.
be one of them.
Your random heads, or are you the one where like the final girl puts?
You know,
Into
I'm
the
not even
water?
that picky. I could just be like one in the army that you have to like pick out later.
Mhm.
You know, one of those fun little like, ooh, she's in there. Which one is
Yeah.
she?
Which one is she? Yeah.
The one with the big nose. Pretty easy.
So how does the group, the final girl, how does Rachel McAdams get to the town that all this is going on in?
We can
It's
kinda
a trip,
hand wave
like
it.
Vacations, maybe.
They're doing the backpacking trip, right?
Yeah.
Maybe they're driving through and they accidentally hit one and it like just
Messes up
just
the-
shreds the tire.
Ooh.
Maybe.
That would kind of be a
Well,
a
people
crazy.
go and visit these like
Yeah.
abandoned towns too.
Yeah. But it would be kind of a crazy opening if like you just have like a low shot like silhouette like car driving up highway and then like silhouette of a severed head rolling into the car tire and then just like goring out and just
Yeah.
and then you hear like the
Do they see the head immediately and just like, oh my gosh, where's the body? Like, is that how it kind of
They
starts?
might never see
no,
that.
I don't think they see the head. I think the head
Oh,
just rolls out
okay,
and then just goes under the car tire and just obliterates it.
Mm.
And this is taking place in like Tennessee. So
Yeah,
there's a lot of
Arkansas.
hills.
Arkansas.
Why
Arkansas?
Arkansas?
I don't know.
Doesn't Tennessee have some like abandoned towns?
Sure.
I would imagine. Yeah, probably.
I think they do, but I mean, don't quote me on that.
But again, though, like for the purposes of the movie, any town
Yeah.
could
Yeah.
be an abandoned town.
Didn't
I guess it depends on
So we have
the
an
best
army
place to
of
film.
severed heads that were made by an oracle
and then
serial
we
killer.
don't even have to have a like a set up place. Like we have a place to do it, right? Like we don't have to like make one.
Yeah.
You like
Yeah,
a
that's
big
fair,
made
yeah.
up scene. Like if it's an abandoned town, I assume it's
yeah.
kind of up for.
There's a lot in
use?
Texas, right? Texas wise.
Probably. I mean, we can honestly just
Until
go
we
film
go there
behind
and we
like
find
Walmart.
an actual rolling head. But it's not like a regular one, it's a gigantic one.
Oh,
And we
release
oh,
it.
that should be like the final boss.
A huge head.
Just the huge head.
He the serial killer dies by getting decapitated and then his head swells into a giant one.
Yeah.
That's a lot going on.
That'll be number 2.
Yeah,
That'll be the second movie.
that'll be the second movie.
Mm.
Because we'll start out strong and then we're just gonna make
Worse
shittier
and
and
worse.
shittier.
Yeah, it's got to get
sequels.
worse for sure.
It gets to the
What is the
17th.
title of this movie?
Oh.
Mm.
Rachel McAdams stars in.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
It's just-
Anything.
it's the name.
A national treasure.
We could take a really like one of those like
Roll
kind of like the
Tide.
horror movie where it was like sorority, and it's like, yeah, I'm gonna see some titties, right? Maybe we just call it Head. It's
Yeah,
like
Head.
Okay,
Rachel
for real
McAdams
though.
stars in Head. It's like I want to see Rachel McAdams give
Actually,
head.
I was
or
just
get
about
head.
to say that like some of my favorite titles are those that are like Jaws. Like that was an
Backdoor.
amazing. Jaws was an amazing
That's
title for a movie.
And honestly,
Amazing
one of the
name
most
for a
honest
movie.
titles.
Yeah,
Because like that fish had
but
jaws.
it wasn't like Shark
Yeah.
or
no.
like something like, you know what I mean? Like it was,
so no.
I don't
head.
know. It was good.
So it's Head.
It's great.
Head.
Head.
Rachel McAdams and Dax Shepard star in Head.
Maybe we
Supporting role
don't
by
lead
Bam
with
Margera.
that to get her in the movie.
Maybe not.
What we're calling it?
Yeah. That's going to be like, oh, by the way, it's called this at our last meeting. Oh, by the way, in case we didn't tell you, bye.
Yeah. Don't worry about that. That's just the working title
The
until we get
working
something
title.
better. Whatever. You know.
Absolutely.
All right.
Well,
Fun
cool.
movie.
There's totally pop culture about this. Curious George has no noggin.
That's a scarecrow.
It's
It's
all
actually
about.
a squirrel. Spoiler alert.
In case you haven't seen it.
Children's horror. All right. Anything else to add in the movie?
No, I think we got it pretty much buttoned up.
Yeah.
All right.
Ooh, wait. Can we have that girl from Sabrina that was just in that new Scream movie that I like?
Jenna Ortega?
No. McKenna something?
Yeah.
Like the original Sabrina.
Is there another one? Wait,
Well,
no.
Yeah, no.
Didn't Netflix come out
Not
with like
Sabrina
a new
the
one?
Teenage Witch.
Sabrina
Yeah, the
what?
Sabrina from the Netflix movie. Isn't that the same girl?
The one that.
Can I look her up?
Hold on. Yeah.
this
The
not
one, the
okay?
one, the trapeze one.
Yeah, the one that was in the Wings. And
Yeah, we could get her.
yeah, I like her.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I'm pretty sure she's got connections to Ice Nine Kills. I want to meet them. So.
Ooh, that's a good point.
That could be the intro or outro.
So, okay, if Rachel McAdams doesn't want to do the movie, we love you. We want you to be in the movie. I'd like to be very clear about that. I'd be okay with her being the final girl as well.
That'd be a dream. The Iceland Kills makes a Rolling Head song out of that.
Oh,
You know?
that'd be so good.
They could do the action scenes, maybe.
Yeah.
If they, and Ice Nine Kills, if you want to be a cameo head in the army,
Or they could be
I
the
don't
ones
know.
that like die. Maybe
we
you
might
know?
have to make Spencer like the main, like the one,
yeah, that'd be
Yeah.
cool.
or like one that gets like a good like launched onto the combine window.
Uh-huh.
You know,
I also feel like we need like a random head in there for someone to pick out. Like,
Peter Jackson,
yeah. I was thinking,
Elijah Wood.
I was thinking somebody super well known, but they have nothing else to do with the movie. Like Brad Pitt, Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp's head.
Ryan Reynolds would probably.
Ryan
do it.
Reynolds' head.
Ryan Reynolds would do it. He's been in other terrible movies. So
What?
Ryan Reynolds.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Have you watched Green Lantern?
I loved it.
I'm sorry.
He hated that.
I've actually
bad.
never seen it.
I know I have, but it's been
It was so bad.
years. What was the one that Seth Rogen was in?
Green Hornet?
Green Hornet. I was watching that at the movie theater when I had a dog named Daisy, and she had puppies that night, and my mom was calling me freaking out. She's like, "You gotta go home and take care of this dog."
Good dog. Yeah. All right.
That it?
That's it.
That's it.
That's all I got. Rolling heads.
All right.
Neck
Well,
ussies.
if you guys enjoyed this episode of the Ghosts and Ghouls podcast, please go ahead and leave that like, subscribe, turn the bell off for any notifications, as well as follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and that's all we got for the Monster Movie Maker moment. And if you're watching it on just this, go ahead and look up the full Ghosts and Ghouls podcast for the full context of the rolling head as well. And yeah, and again, there's a link in the description below to help us out. Goes to our Buzzsprout. You can just get the audio version, and please leave a review and support us.
Uh-oh.
And then come see Rachel McAdams starring in Head in a movie theater near you.
Nope, camera's down.
What?
Yep.
Right at the end, though, so that kind of worked out.
The neck
Okay.
ussy.
Ghosts and Ghouls.